Hello again, Veena V here, online entrepreneur, and here to help you to become more confident and creative with making your very own YouTube videos. Really exciting day today because earlier on today we had Bobby's vlog on YouTube Live talking about trolls and how to deal with them. A little card will click up now if you want to go and watch that video first. But right now I really wanted to talk about motivation. If no one is watching your live streaming videos, what the hell do you do? So let's see if we can find anyone. Huh? No, maybe not. Let's see. How do we turn this camera around? Anyone? Someone on the roof? No. Do I know that person? Oh!
Oh my god! Fancy seeing you here!
How are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks, Veena. How are you?
Isn't that so weird how you just happen to be in the same place as me?
I know.
We're in King's Cross right now, and I'm just really surprised it's not raining. It's amazing.
You say that, and then it's just...
It's going to rain. We're going to have to run inside. So right now, this is Sonam. She's going to introduce herself in just a second. But we are going to be talking about how to stay motivated when you're live streaming. Because if you're using YouTube Live for the first time like I am, or Periscope, Facebook Live, a lot of the time if you don't have a large following, like no one's going to be watching your videos. So how do you stay motivated with that? What do you do? And should you continue or should you just give up? So that we've got the amazing, Sonam here today. So Sonam, actually, firstly, who are you? Who is Sonam?
Okay, so my name is Sonam108, and I have been live streaming for just over a year now, guys.
Oh wow, happy 1 year anniversary!
Yay! And I'm really, really excited because this whole process has helped me grow, and I just want to share a few tips and tricks with you and let you know that it's actually not all bad when you don't get, 1 million people in your broadcast, and how you can get to that stage. Not that I have got to that stage, but
No, but you're doing really well. Let's rewind to your first few weeks of live streaming. What was that like? Was anyone coming into your Periscope room, your Periscope broadcast, and how did you feel when you first started live streaming?
Okay, so when I first started, it was all actually a little bit of fun for me. So I saw a few celebrities on Periscope and I was like, oh, let me try this out. And I decided to press start broadcast and show a park around Kensington in West London. And there was one person in there, and I remember his name, I know exactly who he is, and it was the most kind of surreal thing because I was like, there's somebody watching me and I don't know whether this is a good thing or whether this is going to be really fun. And slowly it became 2 and then 3, and then there was times where nobody would actually join any of my scopes, and I was like, hold on a second guys, like what am I doing wrong, and what is it that I'm doing that's not kind of entertaining the viewers and stuff. And I think that those were the first weeks, and that's how I learned many of my lessons, really.
And you just have to keep practicing. Like right now, I'll be honest with you, we're doing a YouTube Live. I can't see anyone watching it. Like, no one is watching this YouTube Live. But it's that question of, do you keep going? Do you give up? Well, let's wait for this helicopter to go. But it's like, seriously, in terms of like, it's like, when do you give up live streaming?
First of all, you don't. Okay, if you really, really have a message to share with the world, if you have something you feel like you can offer to people that there is nobody else that's doing it, it might take a little bit of time for people to notice you, but you have to keep going. And guys, I'm not going to kind of beat around the bush and say, oh no, everything's perfect, just keep going. And when you consistently for 6 months had 3 people in your broadcast, you have to be real as well and say, if this approach is not working, what can I do to make that better? What can I do to make a difference and get more people into my broadcast? So just be authentic, just be you, but you have to be able to be practical and change your approach with it. Like right now we've got a helicopter right above us, and we could have easily given up going, let's do this later on, but we're not going to.
Exactly. It just reminds me that I need to get a lapel microphone, so it's really emphasise that point to me. But it's the same thing with me. When I first started periscoping, no one was watching me. I was literally there and I was like, just looking around for ages, talking to myself, and a lot of times I would actually stop the broadcast because I was like, oh my god, no one's watching. But then you also have to remember, if you are new to live streaming, people can watch the replay. So people are now going to watch this video on actual YouTube. With Periscope, they can go and watch you'll still come up on the Periscope map if you've turned your location on, or people can still find your replay even on Twitter if you've connected your Periscope link to Twitter. So as Sonam said, just keep going, but be realistic and maybe tweak your content. If you have been live streaming for 6 months and no one's watching you still, then there is an issue. Yeah,
absolutely. And you have to understand that you don't have to change who you are. You don't have to change, you know, what you're trying to offer to the world, but you might have to change your approach. And guys, let me tell you something. From experience, I have learned that failing is the biggest key to success, because it's teaching you what not to do. So for 6 months, you need to pay attention, and sometimes you need a video like this to remind you, you know, because there's people that are going on for 6 months and they're like, nobody comes into my broadcast, they feel low about themselves, and they could get into a state where they feel completely unworthy. But you have to sit there and say to yourself, hold on a second, let me pay attention to my thoughts, the way I'm broadcasting, and say, hey, look, this isn't working, it hasn't been working for 6 months, what can I do to make it better? And once you start knowing what you're not doing, you start changing and developing, and you notice there's a massive difference. So sorry, once I get on a roll, I don't stop. So.
No, it's good, because people need to hear this as well, and I think it's really important, because I think a lot of people do give up really easily, or they think their content's not good enough. And I would also say, and I said it in my latest YouTube video, a little card will pop up now, about if no one is watching you, like we were just saying, it's all about the content. Keep delivering quality content. But not only that, your first year on YouTube, your first few months on live streaming, use that as a time to practice hard and see what content people do like. So even if you only have 3 or 4 people in a room, ask them questions. It's much more easier. Imagine right now if I was a massive YouTuber, I would be having so many comments, I would hardly be able to respond to them. So use that time when you're new to understand what your viewers want to watch from you, and really like adapt your content to that.
Exactly. And like I said, just remain authentic. And I've noticed my following grow, because what you also have to do, and I'm a massive fan of this, is visualization. So what is it that you want to see from somebody else? What is it that you enjoy in somebody else's broadcast? Now, I'm not saying you go there and steal all their content and go, right, okay, I'm going to be like,
I'm just going to go and watch Sonam later.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, take whatever they're doing, but you have to understand their technique. So if they are more energetic and you feel like you're having a really low day, and you go into that broadcast and all of a sudden you feel inspired, it's because of their energy. So could I provide more energy in my broadcast for somebody else to feel exactly like I am? You know, and you have to be able to learn from others. But like I said, just remain yourself and just change your techniques a little bit.
I've loved this video. Thank you so much, Sonam, for coming onto YouTube Live. If you want to connect with Sonam, I'm going to leave her details below, but you can literally just look her up on Periscope, Sonam 108.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say, am I saying the right name? But I will link her. Oh my god, Sonam has just started a YouTube channel. So not only will I link her Periscope, please go and support her first ever YouTube video, which she uploaded last night. So let's all go and check it out, give us some nice positive feedback, so to even encourage Sonam to keep going with YouTube as well, because I've loved everything you said today. So thank you so much.
I've loved it.
Yay! And don't forget, this is part of the live streaming series. I've interviewed Bobby's vlog and Janine Cummings already. Click that card up there if you want to go and watch their tips on how you can get started live streaming yourself. See you guys later. Thanks so much. Bye.